Good morning, everybody. Yes, it is dark. What's the time? Hang on a minute. It's 8:45 in the morning. We had a terribly dark day yesterday as well, and got very little solar into the house. Today there's absolutely no solar. We haven't had to start the generator yet, which is just totally amazing. You can hear the rain. Beautiful, isn't it? If you look real careful at that rain gauge, it's got a little bit of water in it. This is just lovely. I love the sound of rain on a tin roof. Lithium batteries don't have hardly any internal resistance. They do charge a little bit on days like this, although I won't be getting in the in right now, I don't think. Now it's just going to probably drizzle. That one's at 37, 35, 28. Alright, we're currently bringing in 0.2 amps. And PV2 is not bringing in much at all. Its volts aren't really there. And the battery's at 59%, so these batteries here are at 59%. I just love these lithiums. I tell you, having this much storage, we've got 24 kilowatt hours in those two batteries, and we've got another 10 kilowatt hours here, and I have got them joined together right now. Wow. So we've got 258. Well, you can see the volts going up and down there. The door's closing behind me. Hang on, let me pin this door back. There we go. This one's actually powering the house right now. Its little battery's at 60%. What's the other one? 59. So there's a 1% difference between them. And the house is using 400 watts, 448 watts. Alright, let's have a quick look at the logs, people. Okay, so we're currently looking at the 8 kilowatt inverter here. As you can see, it's not running the house, it's not doing anything, but it is the one with the most solar on it. We have 7.5 kilowatts of solar on this unit. So this is what it looks like so far today. And you can see we are getting some really good cloud edge effects now and then when we get the holes in the clouds. That's what these are, holes in the clouds. Otherwise, the clouds are fairly heavy and thick, and they're multi-layered. Alright, there's not much to show here because it's basically just charging the batteries. It's just, and the batteries are up to 60%. So they've gained 1% since we did the video. This is in the 24 kilowatt hour battery with the 8 kilowatt inverter. So let's just quickly switch plant. There we go. Now this one here, this is powering the house. You can see consumption in red there. And you can see, yes, even we are getting cloud edge effects through on this one too. Okay, we're getting some really nice peaks. And it will be actually interesting to look at that later. Let's have a look at the state of charge on this one. There's the state of charge. You can see our lowest state of charge was 59%. Now, if we go back to yesterday, All right, because again, yesterday we had a lot of really, really, really heavy cloud, people. Really heavy cloud. And you can see that blue, that's production power. And you can see there, that's fridge, freezer, fridge, freezer, fridge, freezer, going on and off. And then we out of bed here, around here somewhere. And first thing I do when I get out of bed is turn a few computers on, turn the monitor on, the security system monitor, because the security system runs all the time. So that's all in amongst this vampire loads here. But I tell you what, that LG fridge, that is a really good, I mean, that's a huge fridge freezer, 2-door fridge freezer. And it is extremely efficient with the inverter. It's got an inverter. It's called an inverter fridge freezer. All right, and you can see the loads right up till midnight, basically. And yes, we did go to bed at 11:30 last night. Okay, so our lowest we got to, you see, we didn't start full. The day before we were fully charged, okay? The last time we were fully charged was 2 days ago. All right, and then I had the air conditioner on heat, so it's a heat pump, reverse cycle heat pump air conditioner, and it got a bit cold there, so we put the heat pump air conditioner on, and that sucked a fair bit out of the batteries. That sucked them down to 73%, and then with our normal use it dropped to our lowest there of 69%. Okay, and then we got a little bit of power back into it, mainly from the other inverter, because that's got the most solar on it. And then we go to today, and that's where we're at today, people. So we're still using roughly the same amount of power. You know, we will not turn the reverse cycle air conditioner on today to heat the house. What we'll actually do, if it gets cold enough, like it's 20 degrees, it's not that cold right now. It is cold, you know. I got a shirt on, a fairly thick shirt on, and I got a t-shirt on, and you know, it is fairly cold, but it's bearable. We don't need a fire yet. Okay, so let's just change plant again. Well, let's just have a look down here. As you can see, there's very little solar coming in. This has only got 3 kilowatts of solar on it, okay? Only 3. Okay, so let's go back to the other plant, switch plant. This one. There we go. This one has 7.5 kilowatts of solar on it, and yeah, we're going to need all them to get back on top. You can see we're slowly starting to recover. This one's, we dropped down to 58%, and we're already back up to 61% state of charge. And this is what I mean with lithium batteries. Like when we had AGM batteries, there just would be no power going into them because of the resistance, okay? Yeah, it takes a lot of power to charge a lead acid battery, whether it's AGM or wet, because of the inherent internal resistance of those batteries. But these are just coming up even in that weather outside. They're just amazing, totally amazing. And as you can see, consumption, so that inverter's burning about 2.6 kilowatts a day. Now these are not hooked up the way I want them hooked up. When I get that transfer switch in, we're going to see some changes here. And I'll actually reset both inverters. You'll still have your totals, okay? You'll still get all your totals up the top, your running days, your total production, your running days, and your tons of CO2 you've saved. But we're going to start from scratch down the bottom here. And they're going to be running the way you would run them as if they were on grid, as if you were on grid, with one as a backup and one as the grid. So we'll be using this 8 kilowatt unit as the grid and this 5 kilowatt unit as the backup. Okay, and mainly I'm doing this test for the post office guy so I can show him what happens if the grid goes down, or in this case if I go in and flick the switch, and you know how it performs. All right, everyone, so there you go. Keep safe, enjoy the videos, and enjoy this video. Yeah, it's just interesting. It's more geeky sort of stuff, but hey, this rain's brilliant. Okay, this rain is absolutely brilliant. We're loving it, absolutely loving it. I mean, we went for over 6 months without any rain, and that's down south, and that was I've never seen that in the whole time I've been living here. Never ever, not for 6 months. But it looks like winter's here. We've had some good rains now. The grass is growing. The bush is coming back alive. There's more bugs and that around to feed the birds. Hopefully the flowers will come out, and then I can stop feeding the local wattle birds, and life will go back to normal. Okay, keep safe, everyone. Bye for now.